Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. Today, back into our Let's Play tutorial for the great game Old World, and we are playing through the fourth tutorial here. Some very comprehensive, well done tutorials for this game, and we're using them to learn it. And we are going to continue here learning about ambitions. And you can see right up here, ambitions, one of seven. It is another way to win the game. Now, when you play a regular game, there are 10 ambitions your leader will have. And as you get successors, they will have their own ambitions. But if you get all 10 of 10, you can win the game that way. So just something to keep in mind. Now, Philip the Just is starting to get a little old. He's also down one peeper there, you can see. He is, I don't know how they got taken out by a stick or something. Who knows? But anyway, we're going through these ambitions, trying to complete them. So this is the fourth tutorial. There is a fifth tutorial for this game. We'll also look around on that one and whatnot. And then we'll start our Let's Play where we start right on turn one. We're going to try to build from turn one and play all the way through the game and try to win, hopefully before 200 turns. But we will play a full game of Old World. I love this game, so it's believe me, it's my pleasure to make these indeed. All right, what are we trying to do with these ambitions? Found a fourth city on the peninsula. Well, we're pretty dang close to doing that. We have some settlers that are headed over here to form our fourth city. Okay, research navigation and train a bireme. Well, we're currently researching navigation, and we are 1 year away from doing that, or completing that, I should say, and then we'll have to train a bireme. We haven't done anything like that. We really haven't done anything on the water yet, so that will be um, something new for us. And then build the Oracle Wonder of the World. And I'm pretty sure that we are about a year away from completing that. Oh, I thought it said 1 year, and then it says 11 years. It gives and then it takes. Yes, that is the Oracle. That's going to take another 11 years. Okay, well, fine. Great. Let's go around to our units that haven't moved. Now we've got 13 orders, okay, and you can see here come the settlers. Doo, 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 doo. For some reason, I want to sing the Beverly Hillbillies theme song when I see the settlers here on their ox as they come across west, and we are there now, and we can found a city. Now, here's something we haven't, I guess, encountered yet. We've talked a little bit about it, but I don't think we've really encountered it, which is when you get to the fourth city, you're going to double up now on a family. Right? So, we've got our three cities. You start off with four families, and you have to kind of discard one family. You set up your first three cities of one of the three families, and now we're going to be doubling up, right? So I don't think there's any requirement that you do your first three cities of three different families. I think maybe you could keep building the same family. Actually, it's a good question that we may have to dig into a little bit. But the point being is once you pick the three families, the fourth one is gone. And so now when we get to our fourth city, we're going to have to double up on one of them, right? So the Argeads like us. The Argead families, they're the city of, or the family of champions, right? They are pleased with us. The Cypselids are cautious, okay, and the Sulicids are also cautious. And it really kind of goes into what kind of culture do you want to have? I shouldn't say culture, since that's a very specific thing in the game. What kind of civilization do you want to have? Here we are with the Sulicids. We've got civics, we've got culture. That's kind of what they create, what they're best at, right? Um, the Cypselids here, did I say that? Sulicids, Cypselids are really all culture. They're +4 culture per year. They also, have some ship qualities. And then the Argeads are the more militaristic family. Okay, you can also see here when once we give this to one of the families, the other two families are going to get a -20 from us, right? They're going to be a little upset, whereas, the family we give it to is going to be happy with us. Well, that makes sense. Well, you think of Greece, I don't know. I mean, I think of culture, I guess. So I'm going to go with the Cypselids. They also build better ships. So let's just do that. We'll found another Cypselid city. And you are now known as Philip the Good. How did we get that? Well, you can see, you can go down through here and see how we got it, but it does give us plus 50 legitimacy. That is our, the good is our cognomon. Cognomon. I've struggled with that from the start of this. It's not a word I was familiar with. Cognomen. Cognomen. There we go. Okay, so it's not that hard. Cognomen the Good. That is now our name, and you look over here. It is Philip the Good. Okay. You have completed the ambition found a fourth city on the peninsula, plus 10 legitimacy. Wow, we're really cranking up the legitimacy. Ambition completed. Well done. You have expanded Greece to the west and founded a fourth city. Continue working on other ambitions. That one is done. Okay, I will continue to work on them. Thank you. And we'll go to the other civilian that is now currently unoccupied, and it is a worker here in Pella. And in Pella, we could build a mine. That would give us plus 9 because we get output from a hill. And just in general, the Cypsilids are good miners because they are artisans. All right. So something to think about there. We haven't really gotten into urban improvements yet. We could build an Odeon, we could build a granary, and you can see, all of the different bonuses, what it would give us. But I think building a mine makes the most sense. We could also start adding a road, I guess. That's something new that we could do. Looks like we're a little low on stone. You can see right there we're low on stone, so that's something to keep in mind. But I don't really see that we have an option to build yet another quarry. So I'm going to go over here and build a mine. Well, we got to move him over there. There we go. It's a she, actually. This worker. All right, she's going to build that mine. 5 years, 5 years for that. Let's go to the next unit. That is our scout. We've kind of taken our scout here to the hinterlands and everywhere. Let's go over and harvest some goats. That sounds like fun. We'll do that. We've already harvested that. They need more time to regenerate. What is this? Oh, we got some more goats. Yeah, more goats. All right, let's harvest them too. And then just keep on trucking in the free world. Okay, there we go. That's as far as he can go. And then we got to choose production in Syracuse. And in Syracuse, you can see all of the different options we have. I'm not really seeing much purpose in building military units because that's not really what this tutorial's about, right? So, I mean, we could build warrior. You can see here plus steadfast and what that means, and that is because this is an Argiad city, right? And their family cities, new units start with steadfast. Okay, so all of that kind of stuff is starting to make sense. I feel like we could also do a specialist, and you can always see those in the green pot, plus marks here. Why don't we do a fisherman? That's something we haven't done before. Let's look at Fisher. He gives us a plus 2 culture and plus 20 gold per year. That's nice. Adds a luxury, dies. That's something we haven't really done. You can see here, luxuries can be given tradable fur. Okay, so we've already got fur. That's right here. As a matter of fact, that's how close we are, and you can see all the bonuses that our trapper specialist here has given us. I think let's just do that. Let's make a fisherman over here, and now it'll show the bonuses he'll give us. It's going to take 8 years to make the dang fisherman. Maybe we're getting a little false sense of security here about how many military units you actually have to build, because I would assume it's going to be more than this when we're playing against other civilizations. But we'll see, right? We could have also done kind of these civics projects. We've picked these from time to time through these tutorials. Haven't talked about them, I guess, a lot, but I think you probably get the idea. They're kind of more one-timer things. You can build on them and they'll keep happening, or you can, select them again or whatever. But they're kind of just like boosts, right? So they give you some growth, lower discontent. So for instance, if your discontent's getting too high and you're afraid something is going to rebel against you, you can do the festival, right? That'll do negative 20 on discontent. It'll give you some culture. It'll give you some growth. Treasury, if you're low on money, it gives you an immediate boost to your money. Olympiads, that's militaristic, and council is civics, right? Just like everything else in the game, money, culture, and growth, military, and money. Okay, so two monies, or civics, I should say, with the council actually. But you can see the council would only be 1 year, not bad. Anyway, I digress. So let's continue on here. Choose production down in Thebes. So we just got this right. We just founded Thebes down here. We've actually got a nice military presence. What do we want to do down here? Worker, probably. I mean, I kind of feel like the first thing you do in a town is probably worker. It does take 7 years for the worker down here. But now we've got Thebes going there. Civics boom in Pergamon. The Seleucid family is converted to Greek paganism. Okay, so we've got almost all of our families into Greek paganism now. We could do border growth here. Okay, border boost. Discover +6 border tiles, permanently trash when discarded. So this is one of those special bonus cards, right? If you don't take it now, that's it. It's gone. It's gone. Now that would only take 3 years. They usually take quite a bit less. Monasticism. Now this is one of those kind of what's the best way to put this? Long growth games. So if you're playing the regular game and you don't feel like you're going to get attacked, maybe you've got a very defensible location, something like that, you can kind of play the long game with monasticism. Because if you get this and you get monotheism first, that can really be powerful, right? The polis, well, okay, we could get walls and hamlet. We could declare war if we want to. We can also do some husbandry, but I think I'll do the border boost just because. We've already researched navigation now, and now we'll be looking to train a bireme. And as a matter of fact, in one of these towns, I probably that it's on the sea, I probably should have just held off to do the bireme, but we'll see. We'll see. Choose production Pella. Now we can't build a boat there, I don't think. After Okay, after making a total stockpile of 50 iron and 50 wood. Well, we've got plenty of wood and plenty of iron. Okay, build a bireme. You have finished researching navigation and are able to build a bireme. A bireme requires 50 iron and 50 wood. After making a total stockpile of at least 50 iron and 50 wood, order one of your cities to train a bireme. Okay. Seems simple enough. Attack on Philip! What? From the balcony of the palace, Pella is a beautiful sight. Absorbed in Pella's glory, Philip missed hearing the scrape of heel on stone as the assassin struck. Philip is fatally wounded. No, not Philip the Good. During the assassination attempt and is rushed to the royal hospital. After many hours, it is bad news for Greece. After a glorious reign, the royal doctors state there is nothing more they can do for Philip. King Philip the Good is doomed to die in the next turn. We will get vengeance. Oh no, he's doomed. Okay, there's our scout, and we come over. Oh, that Pella, right. Okay, so we completed a minor. You can see that down here. That really boosted our iron, gives us a science, also gives us some training. We're a little low on stone, right? We may want to do a stone cutter. Um, we could also do an apprentice acolyte. That would give us culture. Stonecutter. We could also just build a unit. We could do, one of these civics projects. We've already done one of them. You can see here, Festival, Olympiad, and Council are all on two. I think I'll just do a stonecutter. That's something we haven't done. Okay, so now we got a specialist there as well. It'll take 3 years, but we needed some stone, so that's cool. The scout, let's get him moving over here and over here and down here. Keep uncovering things just for fun because I don't really think it's going to make much of a difference here. And then let's we can move him some more. We got plenty of orders. Okay, that would be force march. That's enough. Available actions, we could still do a governor, and we have a potential ambassador here. Again, that will come up in these tutorials. City production, Pella developed a specialist, the miner. Um, we now have +1 discontent level in Pergamon. From a culture event. Okay, Civics Boom and Pergamon, it did give us a -1 level. Now, how does that work? Well, we'll go to Pergamon. Let's just do that. So Pella, Pergamon, and if we open up the city view, down here you can see citizens, development, cultural development, which is now in developing, which is actually quite good. I mean, that's into level two. Citizens, we have two, but here you see discontent. We're now level one. So we went all the way through 100 points, and now to go to level two, it would be 110. So at some point we may want to do a festival or something to make these people a little happier. Okay, on to the next turn. The following ambitions are now legacies. Now, how does this work? Well, let's read about it. Complete 10 ambitions and legacies to win an ambition victory. When the leader dies, all the current ambitions become legacies, which must be completed in 20 turns. Failing to finish a legacy will reduce legitimacy. So good to remember as Malager takes over. I'm going to call him Meleager. Meleager. Let's call him Meleager the New. Well, they already named him the New, but now I'm pronouncing it Meleager. Research Navigation and Train to Buy Ream, we have 20 years left, and Build the Oracle World Wonder, we have 20 years left. We will get both of those, and now Meleager's going to try to get his own ambitions, right? But the legacies that Philip had still will count towards that 10 level that in a normal game you would need. Orders boom in Syracuse. I like the sound of that. King Philip the Good has died. Boo. And Lemus of Pella has converted to Greek paganism. Okay. The reign of Meleager. King Meleager the New has taken over as leader of Greece. Philip's ambitions have become legacy ambitions. Okay, cool. One thing I did want to look at, let's kind of look at all characters because now we've got a lot. Let's see who's not happy with us. Princess Consort Chelonus is not happy with us. She is the new, queen, the princess consort, right? She'll become the queen consort at some point. I would hope that would be a little awkward if not. We could convert her religion. Okay, so we could do a conversion here because Patriarch Periander the Younger, where is he? Patriarch Periander the Younger is here. He is the head of the religion. Okay, we could convert religion, or we could have someone else intercede, right? Why don't we try to influence her? So he's going to try to influence his own wife at this point to make her like us a little better. Meleager's taken the throne. Philip the Good has passed. Farm is finished. Pergamon trained a unit, a worker. Orders boom in Syracuse. A lot of extra orders were sold. There's the turn summary and then our reminders. Okay, cool. So we're going to start influencing her. Yeah, the tutorial didn't tell us to do it this time, but last time it did, and or in the last tutorial, it showed us how to do that, and it could be kind of important. Why don't we go over here, because I think we can get another luxury good. Build nets. Okay, these are pearls. I'd like to get the pearls. Let's go over here and do that. Okay. And now that we're over here, we will build nets because that could give us another luxury good with pearls. We've already got dyes and furs, and so that would be another one. Okay, next worker is over here. Is that true? No, it took us to defense. There's the other worker up in Syracuse that's got, something it could do. Build Odeon, build the Shrine of Poseidon, build a mine, build a farm. I think we'll go up here and just do the Shrine of Poseidon, whatnot. Oh, we could also cut down some more forest. You can see some of it's already starting to grow back. That's kind of cool, I think. Let's take this worker and cut some wood. I haven't done that in a while. We're just going to clear land for now. So that's one. And let's do another. That's two. And then this would be a force march, so we're not going to do that. You can see Meleager starts with 67 legitimacy. That's pretty good. These warriors, I think we'll just put on sentry. The scout still out here wandering around, just having a good old time, checking out this land, this beautiful land. There's would be another, I think, potential city site if we were playing the regular game. Choose production in Pergamon because we did get another worker this time up here. What do we want to do? Why don't we do this apprentice acolyte? Wait a minute. Which family is this? The Sulicids? Well, they're good at civics and culture. Now, you'd probably want this in the overall culture, uh, you know, family, but that's okay. This is good enough. Let's do that. We'll just build an apprentice acolyte and we'll end the year. Okay, next year we got this worker out here. She's still kind of looking around for something to do. We had her cut down a bunch of this forest. It will regrow unless we do it again, and then it won't regrow, right? Let's just do. Is this what is this camp? Oh, that's our camp, right? We're getting fur out of that. Cool. Let's just I don't know, cut down some more wood. We've been a little low on wood this whole game. We may as well. So we just cut all of this wood. They can cut a lot. I mean, that's 60 total wood this turn. Next unit is the scout. Well, the scout's really kind of run out of room to look around. He can't, that's the end of the map, right? I guess the scout can go over here. That's one place he hasn't been. Okay, and we'll end the year. You have successfully exerted your influence upon Princess Consort Chelonis, but appear weak in the process. Princess Consort Chelonis becomes influenced by us, but we lose a legitimacy. Okay, the Sipsalid family has converted to Greek paganism. And if we look out here, the Argeads have not. They have not. And why does Cassander the Younger hate us? I don't know. She is now only negative 20, Princess Consort Chelonis. We got a negative 60 down here. Now he's the head of our religion. I'm gonna influence him as well. There's no reason for him to dislike us that much. I put it, he's in charge of our dang religion. What are we getting to? What about King Henry the Eighth? Okay, let's go to choose production Pella. Now well, we keep getting Pella. I want to build a Byreme. We've got 3 more years there. That's what I should have done. We've got a Fisher 4 years there, a Worker 3 years there. Okay, and then we can build a Byreme. The Oracle Wonder is over here. It's only got 7 years left. In Pella, what do we want to do? Farmer, miner, stonecutter. So those are the specialists that we could build. Slinger or warrior. We could do, one of these items. Why don't we do a festival? Let's have some fun around here, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have a festival. Oh gosh, that's 5 years. Nah, I'm not gonna have a festival actually. I got all excited. Um, oh gosh, I don't know. We could do a miner. That's always kind of fun. Farmer, do we really need that much more food? I'm not sure we do, but I'm gonna just do another farmer. That's fine. Next unit, we've got this worker still up here just cutting wood like a mad woman. Let's have her continue to do that. Cut trees. Sure, cut trees, and then cut trees. Done. Okay. Next unit's the scout. Got the scout heading up here. Let's see if he can uncover anything more. Scout's kind of done. He's just going to harvest stuff. I might put him over here on these gemstones. I want to give my wife something nice for her anniversary. Um, hey, we did discover another landmark, the Icarian Sea. Okay. Now then, Border Boost was discovered, so we'll have to check that out. Monasticism, military drill. Let's actually do one of these two, military drill or husbandry. I feel like those are the kind of things you're going to run into quite a bit. I would guess in a regular game, you're probably going to go for military drill, right? You got to defend yourself before you can worry about everything else. Um, Let's see now. So Pelas gets a farmer in 3. Thebes gets a worker in 2, and that might be where we build the Byreme because Syracuse is 3 years away. We did get this border boost, so we should be going out a little. Oh, you can see. Did we expand? Yeah, we expanded all the way down here almost to the Aegean. Yeah, so we got a little bit of a border boost there, certainly. Well, we definitely did here at Thebes. I think that goes without saying. Um, Okay, let's check out the workers. Wow, look at this. What is this? This lady's not an environmentalist, evidently, but now supposedly they're going to grow back. So let's, I don't know, let's build this Temple of Hades or Shrine of Poseidon. Oh, I thought it was Temple of Hades. It's the Shrine of Poseidon. I should have known that from the pitchfork. Need to get to know my Greek gods better if I'm going to lead this country. We've got these nets down here, so he's done with that. What else would be, halfway decent to do? Maybe a granary, that's something, but it doesn't get much bonus there. Oh, let's go over to this gold mine and build a mine there. Because that, I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. Granary. Just make sure there's something I'm not seeing there. We'll build that mine. That'll give us 40 gold every year. That's awesome. That's the scout. Where's the other worker? What are you doing? What are you doing, other worker? Oh, let's go build a mine on the gemstones too. That's fun. Okay, we'll build a mine there. Excellent. And then we've just got the scout. I don't know, I'm gonna move the scout over here somewhere. Let's put him in the Didea forest. We'll end that year. Okay, you've successfully exerted your influence upon Patriarch Periander the Younger. Patriarch Patriarch Periander the Younger becomes influenced. And then we could be tutored. That's again something, children older than 10 can be tutored by courtiers. We haven't done that yet. I'm hoping in the fifth tutorial it gets into tutoring, because what you can do with your kids is just make them better at one of the four characteristics here. So you can make them more disciplined, more courageous, more charismatic, or have better wisdom. Always helpful. Oh boy. I'm gonna have you sleep. You're driving me crazy, Scout. Okay, so we're going to end the year, and now we should finally be able to do the Byreme. The Oracle's got to be getting pretty dang close. Queen Dowager Olympias, your mother has converted. Okay, she should have done that for a while. Yeah, you can see Thebes is idle right now. And if we go here, you can see Byreme. There it is. So automatically it starts with ingenuity. And what does that even mean? Well, let's go up here and find out. It's plenty plus 20 on offense and defense, so attack and defend, because this family that founded the city, that's just something they, I'm sorry, that's just something they give when they create a ship. You can see up here, family cities, new siege, ship units start with ingenuity. Also siege, keep that in mind. So excellent. That's exactly where we'd want to build it. And let's build a byreme. Let's build a byreme, he said. Okay, there we go. Choose production in Pergamon. How close are we? Oh, look at this temple up here. That's going to be gorgeous. Apprentice Acolyte is completed. You can see what that gives us. You can see the farmer over here gave us a lot. Holy cow. Okay, dude. Um, what else could we do? Well, you see the pluses out here, and they show you exactly what the bonus would be. Culture and money over here. Let's just do another. You want to do another fisherman? Let's do that. Now, this is going to focus a lot more on culture than a regular game would, because we don't have any enemies on the map right now. So you're not quite as concerned with your militaristic side. Granary out here? How about a farm? I mean, right on top of this wheat? Give me a break. Why are we not doing this already? We could do that. What about, I like the elephants. I want to get them in our army. Charge somebody with an elephant. All right, let's do the farm there, and we're going to end the year. Choose production in Pella. Again, it's all about specialists. We could build the byreme here. I'm not exactly sure where it would float out. Maybe over here, since that's within our borders. Certainly possible. Let's build militia. This is just something we haven't done yet, right? So let's do a militia so that we have a defensive group here, and then our warriors could feel more free. We also probably need to get the discontent down. Up in Syracuse, what are we going to do here? I don't know. Let's just build another byreme now that we're into it. Okay, Polyperchon has converted. Excellent. We've got the mine done here. That's awesome. That's going to really crank out. And if we go to Pergamon, if you ever want to see what your bonuses are everywhere, go to the city view like that. Just click on the city and you see 40 gold. I mean, that's huge per turn, right? Plus 66, plus 26, plus 57, plus 26. I mean, getting a gold mine like that, I would say early game in a real game, if you've got a resource like that, get a mine built on top of it, then give it a specialist, because it really gives you a lot. Hurry production. We can spend 170 civics. Now I think we have a lot of civics. Yeah, 837. But we would give it a plus 12 discontent. Okay, so this is just like crash research, right? Oh, and you can pick which of the things you spend. Interesting. I don't know. Let's just do it. It's something we haven't done yet. And now the Fisher is only 1 year away. We got to remember that when we play the real game. That's very powerful, this crash research, because, then we can take our time and do a festival and get that right back down, that discontent that we just gave up. This worker got that gold mine. Oh, we just talked about that. Well, why don't we build a granary over here? Gives us +2 growth. This really doesn't give us a whole lot of food. Probably not a very good choice, but that's fine. In the year, Duchess Leodice is now old enough to be tutored by courtiers. We have got the worker here is done. It's built the mine on top of these gemstones. You can see now luxuries. We have some tradable luxuries. Interesting. We don't have a spouse, by the way. I mean, I'm going to say Meleager is not much of a looker, but he is the king, for God's sakes. We could probably find him a wife. As a matter of fact, let's click on him. Family marriage. Oh, right. The Suliceds are upset with us. Let's just get married, so now it's active. It's going to find us a Sulicid wife, and then we'll have all three families happy with us. Um, oh, we can convert to Greek paganism. Okay, well, yeah, we should be part of our own religion. I hadn't noticed that before. Again, something to upset -3. Okay, so it's -99 to -1. They were more upset with this, I do believe. +10 as an ambassador. Oh, got it. Okay, cool. Good to know. Just things to look out for when we play. Let's go over to this lavender. That looks nice. What can we build here? Well, nothing really. We could have built a granary, and you see that boosts up production for the farm. Oh, I don't know. Right here anyway, though, on this worker. Oh, that's right. I can't harvest with the worker. My bad, my bad. Let's go here and build this granary. Okay, that'll give us some more food, some more growth. Choose production Pergamon. How about a master acolyte? What does that give us? +3 culture and plus 0.5 orders, +2 culture from patrons, +2 Greek paganism opinion. This is awesome. Let's get the master acolyte. That's excellent. I really like that one. Okay, next unit. We've got one more worker over here. Just built this gem mine. What else can you do? You come down here and build a mine. That's +10. That's a good place to build a mine. Quarry plus 9.5. We still have the biggest problem probably with stone. So let's go down here and build a quarry. So we'll do that and we'll end the year. Okay, you are known as Meleager the Architect. Excellent. How did we get to do that? You can see we get +20 legitimacy, and it's because of improvements finished, wonders finished, etc. Okay, you've completed the legacy of King Philip the Good. Build the Oracle Wonder of the World, +5 legitimacy for that. So we have built the Oracle completed by Greece. Antipater the Schemer has converted to Greek paganism. Okay, a new marriage proposal from the Seleucids has arrived for you, King Meleager, the architect. What is your answer? Okay, well, this lovely lady here is Xanthippe the naturalist. She's got a +3 um, here for, I always forget, discipline. Discipline. Okay. She's got a +3 for discipline, which is always good for money, right? She's pretty good at lumber mills and groves, though. I'll give her that. If she's the governor of the city. She's -1 charisma. Well, that's hard to believe. She does not like us. Okay. How about Polixena the Younger? She's a scholar. She could give us some science and civics. I'm going to pick her. I'm going to pick her. You know, boy, but they look like a match. So let's pick Polyxena the Younger. Okay, ambition completed. Well done. Your people look on in awe at the oracle that you have built. It will stand for eternity. Continue working on other ambitions. Okay. Oh, look at this. Free Byreme. Well, cool. Rhetoric, I mean, you've got to do that as Greece, right? Coinage, you always want to look through here and make sure you're not going to lose it automatically if you don't pick it, right? Let's do rhetoric. That's a very Greek thing to do. The Byreme, how close are we on the Byreme? 1 year. So I tell you what, we're going to finish this up. We're going to call an end to the fourth tutorial. When we come back next time, we'll do the fifth. Look at that. Man, oh man, is that gorgeous. It's it really is the Oracle. That's very nice looking. Um, ooh, the Hanging Gardens. Let's just go ahead and move this worker up here and do that because I kind of want to see what the Hanging Gardens look like. Okay, Hanging Gardens, Hanging Gardens. Swear to God, I'm clicking on that. Does she? She's still got operations. Oh, do we not have something? Oh, right. They taught us how to do that. We hit on Alt then, and we'll go out and buy whatever we don't have. We don't have enough wood. Well, that's hard to believe after all that wood we harvested. Greece has begun construction of the Hanging Gardens. Well, those look like they'll be pretty amazing when done. We've got another worker here that's free. We could come over here and build a mine. What else? What else? There's the build the Odeon and build a quarry. It looks like mine. Oh, no. Let's actually go over here to this wheat. That's quite a bit of food. So let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, do we not have enough of that either? Okay, well, we're going to have to hit Alt and do that. So when you don't have enough of a certain resource, you see we're out of stone and wood. Very good to remember. So we'll end this year. Uh, you have completed the legacy of King Philip the Good, research navigation, and train a Byreme. Ambition completed. You look on proudly as the first Byreme is rolled into the sea. The oars look like giant spider legs, and you watch as the Byreme glides quickly around the point. Wow, that was very nice. Um, Investigations into Philip's assassination have found that the assassin fled south from Pella across the sea to a southern island. Use a byreme to locate the island and then use a settler to found a city on the island. When a city reaches developing culture, it gains the ability to rush anything it is building. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Depending on certain requirements, this will use different resources. So there is a real advantage to bumping up your culture early because then you can do crash research on everything. This will use different resources depending on the rush method. Each turn that an item is being produced normally by a city decreases the amount of resources needed to rush it. Rushing an item completes the item in the following turn. However, there is always a discontent cost. To rush a settler, open Pella and then click settler button. Oh, we should do this. Let's just do this little part here. Then click the Civics Rush button. Okay, cool. Found a fifth city on the southern island. So we've got the Byreme here. The Byreme. We're on it. This works just like the other orders, right? So we're going to sail him around here as far as we can. That's force march. It doesn't turn red on the force march. Look, there, you can see that we would have to spend training, but the dots don't turn red. So this is as far as the Byreme can go. So we'll bring the Byreme out here, okay? And then it said go to Pella and rush a settler. Um, okay. So let's make sure we do this correctly. We can go to settler, but then it says hurry production. So we clicked on that and then we hurry settler. Wow! For 630 civics and plus 25 discontent. That's pretty expensive, but okay, we'll do it. And now you'll see we'll get that settler next year. That's hugely powerful. But we'll dig into more of that next time. We've got a Byreme out on the open ocean, guys. Look out. This is a naval power. And now we've got a settler as well. We'll come back for the fifth tutorial and then we'll start our Let's Play and try to min max this son of a gun to death to win the game. Anyway, Strategy Gaming Dojo. Hope you had a good time. I know I did. I really love this game. Talk to you next time. Have a good one.